going on YouTube? Franchise here, back to you guys with another competitive gaming video. And today I brought you guys bootlegs S&D, GBing with my squad OVN. And you know, we were 11-0 when we made this video. I think we since then got our cherry popped, and we just haven't been GBing lately. I think we need to stick to 4v4s because all of our losses have been 3v3s. But anyway, I just want to talk about you know, Black Ops 2 and our expectations towards that game, because as you can tell, you know, it's coming up, it's right around the corner, and everyone's talking about it. So I just wanted to kind of like put my little 2 cents in and not really talk about the game so much, because I know everyone knows a lot about the features if they keep up with any other YouTube commentators. League play seems like a really good introduction to the game, as well as the guns, the customization with the point system, and the maps. I'm really not too sure about them, but everything seems, you know, something that Treyarch would make. A lot of customization, but obviously the big main point for me is the base around esports or competitive gaming, and that's kind of why I've been switching my names. If you remember, I had Scrims with Franchise, and then I changed the name to COD Esports, and then I changed it to Competitive COD. But I think I'm gonna be sticking with Competitive COD. But really, the reason why I changed it to Esports is kind of because Treyarch was, you know, pronouncing or saying that esports is gonna be the heart of COD for a while. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do esports because just to support COD or competitive COD. But I actually don't like that name. It's kind of ugly to me. Change it to competitive COD with Franchise. But expectations wise, I think it's gonna be a really good game. But with that said, everyone says that, and it's kind of annoying. So what I want to tell everyone today is to kind of judge the game by your own merits. Don't take everyone, well, take what people say into consideration, but at the end of the day, the decision to say that the game is good or not should be yours and yours only. And the reason I say that is because, alright, when MW3 came back out, or when it was coming out, everyone was like, oh yeah, it's going to be a great game, it's going to change competitive, hope it's good for competitive. I can even name like a couple commentators that even after the game was being played in the beginning of the game, they were saying how good it was going to be, and or how good it was at the time. Oh, there's so many different variety of weapons, because remember in Black Ops 1 everyone was talking about the FAMAS being like the only weapon, and now that, you know, MW3 came out, yeah, there's a little bit more variety, but at the same time they have so much other shit to complain about now. The game's boring, the game's this, the game's that. But weren't you the one that was saying how good it was when it first came out? So yeah, we hear people like Rambo, Scump, all these other good, you know, well-known commentators talking about, oh yeah, this game's gonna be really good. It's gonna, you know, it has a big base and competitive, and it's just kind of like, well, we'll see when it comes out. Now, I really want it to be good, but I really don't want to be like fooled again with with MW3 and how everyone was kind of saying that it was gonna be like really good for competitive, even though the MLG did not support the game. That did not change how it was played. So even though people were playing competitive, S&D and CTF were the only things that people were saying, and then people were still being like, oh yeah, we can probably find, you know, it was just like people were still trying to keep the game alive, even though they knew that it was not as good as it was. And it just really bugged me, because it kind of skewed the expectations for the, and it made people think that this game was just going to be the shit. And at the end of the day, it really wasn't. So, like, yeah, we're going to see all these people talk about Black Ops 2 and how great or amazing it's probably going to be. But I really don't want to believe those people, because I feel like, yeah, I think it's going to mean well, but at the end of the day, I haven't played the game for myself, and I really can't make a legit expectation or, you know, comment on the game just from what I seen at Gamescom. Yeah, they did that same shit for like MW3 at like what was it, Call of Duty, fuck, I don't know, it's that big tournament that they always do that's like $1 million Call of Duty XP. Yeah, that. So I think that's what they were doing, and people played it and saying that it was a good game and all that good shit. But look where it is now. People are ready to burn the game, break it, do whatever. I think if anyone was gonna play it, play competitive or S&D, or say you're an S&D star and you're gonna play a tournament, people are probably gonna play freaking Black Ops, MW2, COD 4 before they even pick up MW3 right now. Except for the people that made tons of money playing MW3 on S&D. But it just really bugs me. All I have to say is just judge the game by your own merits, make expectations, and if it doesn't fulfill those expectations, regardless of what other YouTubers say, then obviously it's not a good game. But I just want to say that this game is probably, I don't know, I would hope that it's going to be as good as people say it is. I have faith in it. I really do, because Black Ops 1, in my opinion, was a very good game, regardless of all the hate that people said about it being a one-gun game, the FAMAS being overpowered and all that stuff. I mean, I'd rather put my faith in Treyarch over Infinity Ward any day. But with that being said, this gameplay is coming to an end. I hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay, the commentary, and as always, YouTube, it's been real, and this is Franchise, and I'm out. Peace.